Hey everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. I am so glad that you're watching and I'm excited to do this little video for you. Some of you have been asking for a question and answer like about me video, and I'm sorry that I didn't give you a chance to ask questions. I guess I could do that later, but I thought I wouldn't pass up the chance to introduce you guys to my very best friend, Danielle. She's been down here at the beach with me this week. We've been celebrating kind of her late birthday, my late birthday, and I just thought it'd be way more fun for you guys to get to know me through Danielle. And so I'm gonna give her a chance to ask me questions. She can ask me anything she wants, and so maybe you'll get to know me a little bit better that way and get to see how awesome my friends are.
Okay, so the question is, what do you all want to know? So I'm just going to guess. I'm going to go telepathic and hope that I guess right. So first of all, why did you start A Glittery Life?
Well, I started A Glittery Life because, you know, in January, I recorded all those videos with Cassie for her best of 2012, and I had so much fun doing it. I had so much fun going over to her house and talking about makeup, and I didn't even know there was a real, I didn't know people really wanted to hear random girls talk about makeup, but the response to her videos was so awesome, and there were so many of you that you follow Shades of Cassie that commented, I wish you had a channel, why doesn't Trisha have a channel? Mm-hmm. And so after reading 1,000 comments of get a channel, what's Trisha's channel, why don't you have a channel, I just started thinking about it, and it took me a couple of months to kind of get it off the ground because I was moving, I was making this major life change, and I just didn't even have the headspace to think about starting this until I was kind of like in LA, established, kind of going with my thing down here, and then all of a sudden I thought, why not? Like, I should just do it, and I still can't believe people like want to watch me talk about makeup on YouTube.
So fun.
I know, it's super fun.
So why A Glittery Life?
Well, you know me. I love like anything with sparkle. I know, like blinged out, studded shoulders. I love anything that's sparkly. I love glitter. I mean, your daughter and I have so much in common.
She loves glitter.
She loves glitter. She loves sparkles, just like her auntie Trisha. And you know, I don't know. It felt cheerful, honestly.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm pretty upbeat. I'm pretty cheery as a person, and A Glittery Life just felt like, who doesn't want to feel like their life is glittery, and who doesn't want some more glitter in their life?
Right.
And I'm pretty girly,
it's
so
true.
I think it kind of
isn't fake at all.
reflects like how feminine or girly I am.
Right.
Good question.
Well, thank you. Inquiring minds want to know: is your beautiful long hair real?
That's a good question. This is the real length of my hair. Yes. I do have extensions for volume. When I cut my bangs, I took so much hair out of the front of my hair that the sides were a little bit thin. So Julie, my awesome hairdresser back at home, who I miss every month a lot, she suggested that I add in extensions for volume on the side. But this is...
Where do you get your beautiful blue eyes? Are they real, and where do you get them?
Oh my gosh, of course they're real. These are my real peepers.
I mean, they're crazy, right? So blue.
Thank you. They are my real eyes. I can't imagine.
I mean, not that you have fake eyes. They're not like contacts.
Contacts, no. I do wear contacts, but they are clear. These are my real blue eyes, and I get them from my dad. My biological dad had like the piercingest blue eyes, and my younger brother Pete also has the same eyes as I do. He and I both got these like very like piercing blue eyes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, I always see people ask this for YouTube channels. What kind of camera are you using?
Oh,
everyone always wants to know.
I know, that's right. I'm using the Canon Rebel T4i, and I have the lens that is the quiet autofocus. I can't remember quite which one it is, but I could, if you want to know what it is, I could answer your comments. But yeah, so I just use the T4i. I love it. Shades of Cassie, my homegirl Shades. So loud. It's so loud.
Get out there.
Motorcycles. Yeah, Cassie was really helpful with me and like telling me exactly what camera to get and what lens would be the best like lens to have. So
perfect.
Yeah.
What do you think has been your biggest what would I say? Like biggest pro to starting a channel, and then what has been the hardest thing? Like the best thing and the hardest thing.
Okay. Well, I think the best thing is the people, is all my subscribers and all the girls and women that comment. I see how people are on YouTube channels, and people are so mean.
Totally.
I wasn't raised like that, so I can't imagine acting like that and writing things like that and saying and being so rude and critical. Like, that's just not my personality either. And so I was a little bit nervous about, you have to have thick skin to do this, and I'm pretty secure in who I am, and I've got my identity pretty like dialed in, and so, but I was nervous. But the people, like you guys, you ladies, have been so incredible, and I actually, oddly enough, feel like I'm making friends.
Yeah.
And feel like that there's these women out in like cyber world who are like my sisters,
right.
and who I hear from on a regular basis. Or there's gals that like comment all the time, like Car, she comments all the time, like Libby, like Coco, like Chanel Coco, like, I mean, these gals that like the Olsens, I mean, they just comment all the time, and I love it. I mean, there's so many people, I'm sorry, like I'm not even listing like hardly anybody, but so I feel like I'm getting to know people, and because I comment back every single time somebody comments, I hope that you guys feel like you're kind of building a relationship with me too. So relationally, I feel like my world is much richer for having started a channel. And I think the downside is it's really time consuming.
Yeah.
I work full time. I have a big full life. I have a lot going on down here in Hollywood and LA and Malibu. And then, so it takes a lot of time to film, and I only film on Fridays and Saturdays, and then to edit. And sometimes like during the week, I'll try to film really quickly at night, like on a Thursday night to get my Friday favorites up. And sometimes I'm like, whoa, like, am I going to get it done? You know? So I think the time commitment, and probably the financial commitment too, honestly, like it's expensive. Like these products that I'm talking about, like, are expensive.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
But I feel like it's totally been worth it for me.
Yeah. Good. Cool.
Good questions. Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
You're such a Barbara Walters with better skin.
Well, in case Barbara Walters, well, she's gone now. They don't need her filler in for her. She's retired. Katie Couric, I could take your job. I mean, I don't want to, but
you could. You totally could.
Okay, let's see. Where is your favorite place to vacation?
Oh my gosh. Well, my favorite place in the world is probably London. You know, I've been there a ton. I think I've been to England 8 or 9 times, and all those times have been to London. So I love going to London. But as far as like vacation, I want to go somewhere where there's nothing to do. I want to go somewhere tropical. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to put a big floppy hat on. I want to be under an umbrella, laying on the chaise, reading.
Right.
Drinking something fruity, being with my girlfriends. Like Danielle and a couple of our other friends went to Hawaii one year for like 8 days. It was so fun. And I mean,
What's up, Hawaii girls?
I know, yay. So I mean, I kind of just like to vacation, like just veg. I love to read. I want to go to the movies. I want to go for walks. Like, I don't really want to, like, sometimes when you go on vacation, like, you have this, like, crazy, like, schedule, and you've got to, like, go see all these new places and sites.
Yeah.
That's not really vacation to me. That's traveling. But vacation, I want to just go somewhere. I'm going to slather on a ton of sunscreen. I'm really not going to get tan.
It's true.
Yeah. But I want to be out where it's warm, by the water, with a view, a book, and my friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so when did your obsession with makeup begin?
You know, I'm not actually even sure. I was trying to think about that the other day because somebody was asking me that, but I think I've always just liked beauty and fashion. My grandparents had department stores, and so I was around like the fashion industry when I was younger, and so I think I was really into it then. Like I have alluded to before, my grandma was a total fashionista, and she always had red fingernails, she always had red lips, she you know, had Chanel. I mean, like, just like that kind of stuff. So I grew up around that and kind of exposed to that. But I think probably college, which was a long time ago. They don't know how old I am.
Right, well.
You know, I think college probably was when I got introduced to MAC and, you know, stuff like that. I remember I was with one of our other best friends, Shannon, when I bought my very first MAC makeup brush. We were actually on a missions trip in college.
Priorities.
Right. And Shannon and this other girl, Olivia, we went and bought MAC brushes. Like, you know, that was my very first, like, MAC product, you know. So, but I think as I've gotten older and I've had the money, like, I became a professional and had a real paycheck. Like, it was a lot easier to get really kind of into, like, makeup. But I mean, you remember in college, I thought I was a professional hairdresser.
It's true.
Okay, so I ruined Danielle's hair the day before her birthday. Your 18th birthday or 19th birthday?
I think it would have been 19.
Her 19th birthday. She wanted her hair highlighted, and I was like, oh, I can totally highlight your hair. I had never even had my hair highlighted. I don't know why I thought I could highlight her hair. And the worst part was we went to the grocery store.
Right, I don't think we had Target.
I don't think we didn't have Target. I think we went to the grocery store, bought a hair dye kit, and the brush to do the highlights was this weird plastic, like big wide toothed, like comb type thing. It wasn't even like a brush to paint it on.
Somehow that's supposed to, like, the weird brush is supposed to equal like a hair care professional. I don't know how that
and
works.
And you were supposed to dip it into this bowl and like just kind of pull it down her hair. So I followed the instructions.
Well, not quite. It did say to only do the top and not do the back. And I do remember you were like, no, you don't want it just up here. You want it back here. And we started back here. Okay, and I'm waiting.
I don't remember
waiting.
Part.
I don't remember
that part. It's amazing that we're still friends.
Like, does her like thing and leaves. Some of my dorm room are like, okay, well, I think the time is up. I take it off, and I'm like, it's weird. It's really orange up here. I don't think I had let it process long enough up front. I'm not kidding. In the back was a white
chunks,
platinum,
not like strips. Like
it was like a freaking chunk sat in the back of my head, and then a clown, crusted clown, was up front. And needless to say, it cost me way more money to get that crap fixed.
Well, because your only option was that salon at JCPenney's.
Right.
Which was awful. Oh my god.
Sorry, JCPenney's, but not my choice for
hair
salon.
Oh my gosh. I'm like crying about it so hard. I'm really still so sorry.
It's all out. Luckily hair grows and
oh my gosh. But it was like, I mean, I remember crying.
Yeah.
I felt, you were crying, I was
too.
crying. Gosh.
Yeah. Where is your favorite place to shop for cosmetics? Do you have like a one like go-to place that you for sure would go, and why? Like, what makes it your favorite?
Can I have 3?
Oh, sure, why not?
Okay.
It's your channel, you go for it.
Oh, thank you. My favorite place would probably be Nordstrom's.
Okay.
I love the girls there. I love living. There's a Nordstrom's right now right down the street from my house. So I love that. I think they're super friendly. I mean, I basically, for the last, 15 years, have had Macy's at home. And so, I mean, that was where I bought all my products.
And they just got Impulse.
Macy's, right. So all of a sudden, there was better brands.
Right.
I didn't have to go out of town or order stuff online. Because that's what I had to do. So I would say Nordstrom's, Macy's, or then definitely Sephora. I love Sephora. Yeah. I think sometimes Sephora's a little bit hit and miss. If you go in there when it's busy, it's no fun.
Right.
If you go in there during an off time, it's super fun because you get a ton of different. I love to go in there and talk to a bunch of different employees, and I want to ask everybody's opinion about stuff. Tip, yeah. And I don't want to just talk to one employee. I literally want to talk to 6 employees about the same product or what their favorite. I mean, I just think I'm trying to get information.
Right.
You know, I'm not just trying to go in there like I know everything. I'm actually trying to really learn stuff. So I think that Nordstrom's and Sephora are the best places to go to really learn stuff about makeup.
Yeah, good. That was only 2. Good job.
Well, Macy's. So I had 3.
Oh, right. Nordstrom. No, I can't count, apparently.
Well, you can.
I can.
You're a good counter.
Okay, so here's a really serious question. Why did you finally start wearing lipstick? I'm not kidding you, guys. It's been the last year, and I've tried and tried and tried and tried. My lips are too big. I don't like bright colors. And now look at her. She's like the diva of bright lip color. It's amazing. Full transformation.
I know. Isn't that so funny? I mean, really, Danielle's not exaggerating. We have been to the MAC counter 100 times trying to find a lipstick color for me over the years, and I would buy something and lose it, or I'd buy hue
or clear,
right? Yeah, basically no color.
And as a girl with little lips, I wanted her lips, so I was always like, really gem those babies up.
Yeah, I know, dazzle those lips. I don't know. It was so funny about I don't know, maybe 6 to 9 months ago, probably. I just sort of thought, why not? I don't know. It just was weird. I woke up one day and I thought, this is stupid. I'm missing out on this huge, fun part of makeup and being a girl. And I sort of just kind of thought I'm going to reinvent myself. And, you know, I think sometimes you get stuck in a rut, right? Like you just get like in your routine. And it wasn't that I was in a routine like or a rut makeup wise. Like I was always trying new stuff, but I think I just thought my lips were a flaw. I didn't think they were a feature. And I just woke up and one day and was like, you know what? Like this isn't really a flaw. Like having big lips that are a little uneven on one side, like it's not actually a flaw. Like people are paying a ton of money to have lips like this. And it was just like, I just had a stupid mindset, right? It was just my dumb thinking. And I just woke up one day and I was like, I'm not going to think like that anymore. Like that's really stupid. I'm going to embrace this part of myself and I'm not going to miss out on the party. Because all my friends wear lipstick and all my friends were always buying lipstick and having fun with it. And I would see people and I would be like, oh, that was so beautiful. I love that color. Like I would see somebody wearing Rebel from MAC or, you know, some other bright, like beautiful coral right now. Like I just think too, this season particularly has been the best season for lips ever.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
You know, like the nude and that kind of dark raisiny color, like that never did it for me either.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, all of a sudden that pop of color, like punchy lips, like something clicked for me and I just thought this can't be a flaw forever. Like I just have to sort of like accept that these are my lips.
Yeah.
You can't shrink your lips. There's no surgery for that.
No.
And I might as well just stop wearing Burt's Bees or Fresh, like clear, and do something fun. And I literally went crazy.
Yeah.
On lipstick. I mean, I cannot.
She's got a lot now.
I can't believe it. I mean, and now I don't buy I think too, honestly, I didn't need any more eyeshadow.
That's also true. Yeah.
I mean, you get to a certain point and you're like, I don't need any more eyeshadow.
Right.
So that's no fun.
No.
So now I have
the lips.
Right. So now I can dazzle my lips and not waste them anymore.
Yeah. And it's so fun.
It's really fun. It's really fun. And I think too, this is like such a great this is such a great teaching moment, right? Or like a life moment is that like if you have something about you that you feel like is a flaw, you actually might be wrong.
Yeah.
I was actually wrong. My lips aren't a flaw. They're a really great feature. I have a beautiful smile. I've been told I have a beautiful smile my whole life. And I don't know why I was downplaying it.
Yeah.
You know, and the other thing too is when you accent your lips, it draws attention to your eyes.
Right.
You know, it doesn't just draw attention to your lips, it really like frames your face out and draws attention to your eyes. And so I just think, ladies, like if you have something that you think is a flaw, you might actually be wrong. Like I was.
Yeah.
Makeup girl, wrong.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just worth thinking about, right?
Yeah, totally. That's good.
And getting some input from your friends and listening to them. If they tell you you should not waste your lips,
or
you shouldn't waste your eyes or your cheekbones or your jaw or your hair or whatever, like listen to them. They're probably telling you the truth.
Right. Well, and I think sometimes too, like when we're kids, there's things like that take a while for us to grow into.
Yeah.
And so you get stuck in your head that that's a flaw and something that you shouldn't accentuate or whatever, and it's beautiful.
Well, and I think too, like I grew up pretty conservative, and so I didn't want to be too sexy. Like I thought, oh my gosh, I've got these big lips. Like if I put a big lip color on it, like people are gonna think I'm too sexy.
Well,
you know,
it's pretty sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe I'd be married by now if I would have been wearing lipstick. I don't know.
Is that that's the missing ticket?
Oh my gosh,
it's your year.
I know.
Get those juicy lips out.
Oh my gosh, she's so juicy lips.
Oh. Good, I'm glad I got you embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed.
Are you gonna edit this out?
No.
Oh, good.
They like it when I leave dumb stuff in.
Good. Yeah. I gotta break her somehow. Break her down. Break her down.
Okay, I'm not embarrassed anymore.
Okay. Perfect.